It says, when man sins or thinks, speaks, or acts in error, it is against his nature, for he comes from good spirit and will return to good spirit. God put the divine spark in all his creatures. My friends, that's the Christ inside of you. It's that you are sons and daughters. We are children of God. We are one of God. We are made of the same stuff that God is made out of, my friends. Oh, it's so beautiful. So we have a guide at all times. It's how the seed knows to climb out of the ground and become a plant, how the planets stay their course, and how man will find his way home to Asha, truth. My friends, God and man shall not be separated. Man will find his way home to truth. And this is beautiful right here. Living in truth is life without enemies. Living in truth is life without enemies. The Christ taught don't have any enemies. It says, why? Because evil, the lion illusion, is rendered nothing. No thing. It's not real. It's not substance. So go, Ashavan, truth knower, in truth, and enjoy this wonderful life, knowing you are God's thought, living in God's idea, perfection. Now yesterday, we did the video, The Devil is Dead, my friends, and I want you to understand this. In one of the comments, someone said, no, he isn't. And I didn't respond there because I figure I'll respond today. My friends, in truth, there is no devil. The devil is dead because the devil is just a wrong idea, my friends. And get this, you know, I was just working with some friends out on the beach the other day, and we were talking about where we live here. We're so far north, there's no rattlesnakes because they can't survive in this atmosphere. Oh, do you see where I'm going with this, my friends? We need to get to higher ground spiritually. We need to get to an elevation that snakes cannot survive. And my friends, I'm here to tell you the devil is dead, because I look around in this environment that I live in and there's no snakes, there's no devils, there's no demons, because they can't survive in this light, in this. Oh my God, are you understanding what I'm telling you? I'm asking you to rise up. And how do you do that? You rise that Christ up inside of you. It's written in you, my friends, that chrism, it rises up the 33 vertebrae. The Christ lived for 33 years. It sits in the hypothalamus for 3 days. The Christ was in the grave for 3 days. And on the third day it rises, my friends, to the pineal. And that's the place where we see God face to face, the place of milk and honey. My friends, salvation takes place in you. It's the Savior, the Christ inside of you. And my friends, where God is, the evil spirit is not. Hello, where light is, there is no darkness. Where life is, there is no death. Where health is, sickness and disease is not to be found, my friends. So if you're still experiencing a devil or demons, my friends, come up higher. Raise that Christ up, that Jesus life in you. Be love, be peace. That was his word. He said, verily, verily, I say unto you, he who holds my word has God life. And in God life, there is no devil. My friends, the devil is dead. Living in truth is life without enemies. Living in Asha, heaven, is a life without devils and hell and demons. My friends, come up. It's time to tell a new story. Greater work shall we do. And we're telling the new story, my friends, the story where there is no devil. You know, I love to write. I've written many books, some pretty good, some not so good. But one thing I've learned when taking different classes, they tell you have to have conflict in your story. You know, think about it. Do you guys watch the Christmas movies this time of year? Especially like I don't know if I should use their name, but you know what I'm talking about. And they're very similar. They're love stories. But before they get to the kiss at the end, they have to have conflict. They have to have a fight or some falling out. And they'll teach you when you're writing a book that people don't want insta love. They want you to have to work for it, my friends. And so man is used to writing into their story conflict. To get to the victory, you have to have fight and struggle and pain and suffering. Like that's going to make it worth it. No, my friends, this is a new story. This is a time where we just live good and it keeps getting better and better. And there's no more struggle and pain and hurt and evil and devils. You know, think of it even on our games. Think of football. You know, we love to watch football this time of year. You know, they don't want it where you just take the ball and walk through the goalpost with no opposition. They want you to have to fight your way through, and broken bones and blood and grunting. And they want that fight and that push, and it's celebrated, my friends. But it's time to tell a new story in our lives, that things are just good. And it's getting gooder. It's getting godder. And why can't that be something beautiful that we start writing about, start making movies about, start living in our own lives? We don't have to write into our story struggle and strife and hate and fear and greed and the attributes of the evil spirit. We don't have to have in our world religions a mixed God that loves sometimes and hates sometimes. He's at peace sometimes and he's at war sometimes. My friends, we can have the all good God, my friends. We're writing a new story, but the beautiful thing is, it's the original story. It's the truth. It's Asha. It comes from the original monotheistic religion, Zoroastrianism, that God is all good and has no attributes of the evil spirit. In all good, God created you and created this world, and it's all good. And if there's things in your world, in your life, you don't like, it's time to tell a new story. How about this? Tell a true story. Oh, I like that, and it rhymed, my friends. We're going to higher elevations where the snakes don't live. We live in Asha, where we have no enemy. My friends, Merry Christmas. Let that Christ rise in you. Be one with God. Be one with love, one with peace, joy, kindness. My friends, goodwill towards men, and we're changing this world. A higher evolution has come. We've been talking about it's coming. It's here, my friends. It happened on 12/21. The shift took place. Now will you do your job as the Magi and share this message with the world? Share your love with the world. Share your light with the world. Everywhere you go, implant your light and your love and our message, my friends. And we do that with our vibration, taking people to the higher ground, to Asha. Guys, I love you with all my heart. Have a beautiful day, and we'll see you next time.